We're here at the Highline Park in New York, and I'm Blake Gopnik, the art critic at Newsweek and the Daily Beast. And I'm here to talk about Thomas Kinkade, who's one of this country's most successful artists, or I should say was one of this country's most successful artists. Of course, he died on Friday. His vision of America was of a bucolic place, a place where there's barely a car in sight. Even when he shows New York, even when he shows Rockefeller Plaza in New York, it's a Rockefeller Plaza that's completely peaceable, where there is no conflict, where the world seems completely self-contained. People think of Thomas Kinkade as a fantasist, but I think that's all wrong. I think Thomas Kinkade is one of our great realists because he shows us what America really wants to think about itself. And Kinkade's ability to capture that view of America is something really powerful. I don't know of another artist who's managed to do that as effectively as Kinkade. Thomas Kinkade died young, and Thomas Kinkade didn't have a great last few years. He was sued, he had to pay various business associates large sums of money. He was in the news for things like peeing on a Walt Disney sculpture, for grabbing a woman's breasts. He denied a lot of those accusations, but they still got into the news. At the end of his life, Thomas Kinkade must have realized that the world he lived in wasn't a Kinkadian utopia. And I can't help feeling that he might have recognized at the end of his life that his pictures were lacking something, but that's okay with me, because it seems to me that the lack in Kinkade's pictures, the lack of coming to grips with what the world is really all about, what America is really all about, is actually an important part of what America is all about. It seems to me that his utopian vision of America is one that's shared by many, many Americans and is part of America's neuroses and America's strange self-view. And to see that in art matters, and it makes him a really important artist in American history.